Hello guys, welcome to a new series with Flaky 1997. Today, well, I'm working on Minecraft 1.12.2 and we are surviving with thermal. Yeah, surviving with thermal. Yep, thermal's the guys of the C of H team have updated and yeah, well, they've made some really good improvements, I think, of their thermal, well, of thermal itself. It's broken down to quite a few different things. Texture pack, it's good, isn't it? I'll say what it is in a minute. Yeah, so we're surviving with thermal, and yeah, so we've got thermal foundation, which is store your ores and all your dusts and things. So this is your thermal foundation here, things like this. Yep. So all these things is thermal, which is really good. I did like my texture pack. It's a bit of a HD one. Still a vanilla type thing, but it's just producing it as a HD. I quite like it. You then got your thermal expansion, which is all your machines. Yeah, they've made some major improvements, added new machines in, and they've changed a few things around with it all, which again we will go through, guys. I'm just going to get a bit more copper. I found this while we're just trying to wait. What else we got? We've got thermal dynamics, which is all your pipes and your cable connectors, or your flux, and then we've got two new ones. One's called thermal cultivation, and the other is thermal innovation. Let's have a look. Let's see what we've got here. So your foundation, yeah, all these things here. This is the expansion, so with different machines now, or we've got some different machines. There's your dynamics, so there's cultivation, and also you've got in cultivation is your watering can, and then you've got innovation, which is a new one, and they've introduced some more tools and weapons and things, so like things like your flux bore, which is a drill, your flux saw, there's a magnet, flux magnet, there's also a hypo infuser, and there's the alchemy quiver. So we'll have a look into them as we progress through, as much all the other things. But I have, it's getting dark I think, or darker. Yep, so we'll head over to the base. I've made myself a nice lovely little base over here. We'll go through once we've slept of what mods we've got. Oh, I need to get me within the pack. See what else we have. So put these away, put that away. Right, so what other mods do we have? Obviously I've got all the thermals. I've got fast leaf decay, because I just don't like waiting for leaves to drop. I do like it when they do drop fast. Fast leaf decay is only one of them. There are other ones within Curse. This is all on Curse, everybody, or Twitch as it is now, innit? So it's all on there. So yeah. So you got fast leaf decay. What else we got? We've got FTB Utilities and FTBLib. I've got gravestones on here, the Gravestone Mod. Inventory tweaks. Item scroll, so I can scroll items backwards and forwards between inventories. JEI, just enough items. So yeah, that's why we've got all this, so we can look through JEI. You've got more overlays, so if I press F7, can't see anything at the moment. Take away, you've got your crosses like you used to have in the old Minecraft. There is another one that you can use if you've played with Direwolf's 20s pack on 1.12.2. He has a different one which shows you the different light levels on each block. You press F4 for that one. This one is still the F7 to show it and hide it. What else have I got? Just going through. I've got simple harvest. When we go back outside, let's get rid of the overlay. We'll go back outside. Yeah, my little red thing, got a tree in here. We'll go for that in a minute. It's getting dark. Come on, I should better go to sleep. Yeah, simple harvest just makes things easy. I can right click my normal vanilla. Come on, tree, come on. Come on, son, go down, go down. I can see you. Slowly, here we go. Yep, so I've got simple harvest. Should go here. Back out to the little food area. So I can right click on here and it puts the items in my inventory and replants. So again, there are other ones. Just makes it easier for harvesting your plants and everything, that's all. Like it, it's diamond shape, my house. Thought I'd do a different style. I will expand this area as we progress through with thermal and everything. I've got a mine over at the back of here. I've tidied it up with when I landscaped places. I dug myself down in mine. We'll go down there in a bit. I'll just quickly show you. I've got another thing in here as well as me getting normal ores the normal way. Because we haven't got dense ores, I've added in something called simple gravel ores. It works the same way as all your other ores, but obviously instead of using a pickaxe to do it, to mine these, it's a shovel, and it works the same principle as your pickaxes. So I need to have a diamond level shovel, so it'd be an iron shovel, so I can mine this silver gravel ore, and it works for the same. It's got all the ores that work with the thermal foundation as well as the vanilla. So if you just got vanilla, it will just produce the vanilla ones. Obviously, if you've got other mods, it will produce the ores for them as well. So if like I've got copper, silver and lead, it will produce them as well. Yes, it does do it does do diamond as well as and lapis and redstone and emeralds. So it will do them as well. So yes, thermal. So I'm going to go straight into thermal. Just for you guys that have already done thermal, worked with thermal before, whether it would be version 1.10 or 1.710, there have been a lot of changes to the, like I said, they've made a lot of changes to the thermal. However, there are still a lot of things still the same, but I'm going to treat this as a new mod completely. So I do apologise to you guys that have already used thermal or played with thermal. I'm not trying to teach you how to. If I go over stuff that you already know, I do apologise for that. I'm just going to treat it as a new mod and make sure, and just so I don't miss anything, and we can go through the whole mod as itself. So, what I'm going to do first. Well, the first thing I want to do is I want to start doubling my ores as soon as I can and as quick as I can. So what are the things we need to make? Well, the two main things we need to make are the redstone furnace, because I like to make the redstone furnace quite quickly. You don't have to, you can still use your vanilla furnaces, but you're still using a lot more of your coal or charcoal if you have to make charcoal. And I'm also going to make a pulverizer. So hopefully these are all going to be the recipe for my machines. So we're going to make the basic, should I say, of the redstone furnace and of the pulverizer. It's the only thing as is with all your other machines. You only make the basic one, and the recipe has not changed. So for your redstone furnace, we need a bit of redstone, a machine frame, some copper gears, reception coil and some bricks. Yep. think I've got some redstone here. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need. That's that bit there, I think. Rightly. Right, so reception coils. I'm making 2 because we'll need a reception coil for the induction as well. I need to have 8 gears because your pulverizer has 4 copper gears as well. So if I make copper gears, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. For the moment, we have to make the gears this way in this recipe. So that's our 4 gears. Hey, got some. What else do we need to make? And then we need to make some tin gears. We need to make our frame. So I'll make 2 of these frames. So we need 1, 2, and then I'll make 2 tin gears. Oop. And then what we'll do is there's that 1, 2 of them. So for the redstone furnace, if we do the move items, that's the redstone furnace. Pulverizer needs your piston. Everyone knows should know how to make a normal vanilla piston. Bit of flint, and there we have the redstone furnace. And let's take down these 2 furnaces now. Don't really need these 2. I'm going to put for the moment I'm going to stick them out by 1. Oh no, I'm not. How am I? Yeah, we'll do for the minute. Stick them out by 1 at the minute. The furnaces, I'm going to put in there for now. Right. So yes, they look exactly the same, but there are a lot of differences. And I want to change these 2 around. Right, you can obviously use your pickaxe. They still do have the thermal still has the crescent hammer. When I get a bit more ores up and running, I will make myself the crescent hammer, and it still works exactly the same. And I'll show you guys when I make it. So we've got the pulverizer. We're going to click on the pulverizer. Obviously, we've still got the looks exactly the same as it has before. You've got your RF level here, so its own internal capacitor. You've got how much power is coming in, how much power it's using, and how much power is stored. Bit of information. Smashes things into other things. Useful for processing ores or converting items. This is typically not reversible. You've got a tab for augments, which at the moment you can't use. In the basic one you have to upgrade. As we go through, we will upgrade our machines. So at the moment the augmentation is not available. Redstone control as usual, so you can make it so it operates off redstone signal, or you can disable it. And then you've got your configuration. Now this is one of the other changes we've got here. Configuration. If you shift and right and left click the center, it turns off all your sides to being import and export. And then you can have auto input and auto output enabled. I've got them enabled. Well, one's enabled and the other one's disabled, so the auto input. So now what you can do is you can put a chest on top of there, put it to an input on there, auto input, and it will automatically draw from the chest. There needs to be don't need to be any servos or anything else. You can draw automatically from the chest, which I think is absolutely fantastic. And then you obviously got auto output, so you can auto output. So if I wanted this side here, click it to orange, it will auto output as long as I make this side an input and this machine exactly the same, and then it will auto input in there. You don't have to auto output because it will also work with the auto input on the other machine, so it will draw in from the pulverizer if I put auto input onto the furnace. Yeah, it could be any inventory it will draw from. which I think is quite a nifty thing. One of the other things they do now as well is, as we scroll through, you can now put the top to being input and output. So I could put all my ores in the chest on here, and the pulverizer will draw the ores in, turn them to dust, and spit them back out in the same chest. Fantastic. And that to me is I think it's fun. I think it's brilliant. I really do think it's brilliant. So I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to do that. All right. Yep. Okay. It's getting dark again. Getting dark again. What I do need is I need power, and I'm going to make for power what I do normally do at the minute is a steam dynamo, and that is this recipe here. Steam dynamo hasn't changed, still requires a transmission core, which is silver, and your redstone. Where have we gone back? Where have we gone? This will be, look. We also need another copper gear, bit of iron, and we need some more copper and a bit of redstone. So let's make one copper gear. It's alright, just getting there in the end. One copper gear as before, transmission coil as before, so transmission coil up there, those two there, bits of iron above the top, gear in the centre, that there, and there we have our steam dynamo. Yay! And at least I'm going to make, because I want to connect this all up, is our bit of Redstone Flux. And that is just comprises of your 6 redstone, 1 bit of glass, and 2 bits of lead. I think that's it. Yep, I think I made too much glass. Over there. In that one there. Don't want to go in that one there. There. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 2 bits of cable there, put that there. He says, fact. There we go, it's connected now to look, I can get some stuff. It's tin I want. I haven't got much tin at the minute. So let's just do this way then. Up there, up there, and up there. When I get my tin, I can make my crescent hammer. Okay, steam dynamo requires you to put a coal in there. Also requires you to put water to make the steam. And it's night time. I'll go out there when night time. It's night. Yep. So these guys at the moment haven't changed from much. Well, haven't changed much from the previous version of thermal expansion. So what I'm going to do is get some water. Hello, Mr. Creeper. Oh, look. A few people on flames. Keep Mr. Creeper over there. So if I go 1. This is producing steam. In fact, I do have another bucket in here for the minute, so let's do this. I want Mr. Creeper to go away. Don't like creepers or Miss Venom. Right, doesn't like being taken from that level there. Okay, that one, gives us a bit more water, I'm doing it manually at the minute because I will want to make another machine. Not this very moment in time. So they're both now powered up. It's now filling up its own capacitor. Yeah, you go over there, Mr. Creeper. That's it. Right. So that is now powering. Right, let's get some more. Got plenty of dark wood. Let's just change that down to 40. Let's go and let's just make some more just for the time being. I know I've got some coal. Let's put, in fact, no, I like to keep it as much as me thing. Right, let's put that into there. Right, so there we have it, let's make a chest, stick it on top of that, and we'll show you what I mean by the ores. So if I now make that, turn that on. So let's go and get I want the tin ore. That's one of the things I do want. So put that in there. That's now taking that from the chest, which I do like. I like it very well. Now it should do the gravel ores as well. Producing 16 RF. Not very efficient. That is taking 20, so it is going down a little bit. It's not the best setup, guys. However, that's what I'm going to go into our next episode. Right, so I've got power to my furnaces. It's now producing a bit more steam. Not doing too bad. Still going down. Hey, getting some ores. Put these in here. Right, guys. I don't want you to think I'm going to sit through. Well, get you to sit through and watch me pulverise all these ores. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pulverise. So I'm going to say cheerio for now. I like my little tree. Yeah, it'll come significant there later on in the episodes. Anyway, yes, guys, I'm going to say farewell for now. I'm hopefully going to be pulverising and creating all my ores into ingots. So then, do apologise. So I'm going to pulverise through, go through these, pulverise them, and on my next episode we're then going to looking at a bit more better power than what we've got here. This is just a basic in a minute for what I want to do, just to show you. And, we will go from there, guys. So yes. So I will say bye bye for now, and hopefully see you on the next episode. If you like what you see, you got any hints and tips, please comment on the comments boxes below the video, and if you say like, please like. Sorry, Siri, I'm not talking to you. If you like like, please subscribe, and hopefully we'll go through some more episodes, and see you guys next time. So I'll say bye bye for now. Bye.